Good morning. These are your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for Friday, August 15th, 2025. Thanks for listening. I'm Alex Batman. Anglers have a rare chance to reel in as many fish as they can at Deep Creek Reservoir east of Malad starting today. Idaho Fish and Game has issued a fish salvage order through September 19th as the Deep Creek Irrigation Company drains the reservoir to repair the dam. All size, bag, and possession limits are lifted during that time, but you still need a fishing license. The reservoir is usually stocked with rainbow trout, and it also has largemouth bass and cutthroat trout. Fish and Game says most of them won't survive once water levels drop, so the order gives anglers a chance to make use of them. Water levels should return to normal after repairs wrap up in September. For more information, contact the Southeast Region Fish and Game office in Pocatello at 208-232-4703. Thieves are targeting people in the Idaho Falls and Ammon areas, stealing from storage units, vehicles, and small buildings. The Bonneville County Sheriff's Office says they're investigating multiple thefts and burglaries over the past few days. Some of the stolen items include a motorcycle, tools, and fishing gear. The thieves are hitting small storage buildings and sheds, and even vehicles near the Snake River boat ramps and fishing areas. Deputies say you should make sure your buildings, homes, and vehicles are always locked. If you notice something stolen, call police at 208-529-1200. If you know anything about the thefts, you can leave a crime tip online at ifcrime.org. A local horse trainer is hosting another fundamentals clinic. Student reporter Elise Kraut has the story.
Newdale, Idaho is home to Misty Ridge Stables and Homestead, where talented horse trainer Natalie Hagler will be working with riders and their horses in a fundamentals clinic. At this camp, you and your horse will work together to break bad habits, build confidence in trailer loading, desensitize reactive behaviors, and much more. The 23-year-old has more than just teaching experience. Hagler has been riding since she was 6 years old, riding with extremely qualified trainers who have participated in Grand Prix. But even with that experience, Hagler's journey to greatness didn't start out easy.
I find that with horses, you're always a beginner. And the second you start to think highly of yourself, some horse will come and teach you otherwise.
Her lessons came the hard way. A mare she purchased flipped on her during only the second ride, injuring her left leg and nerves. But Hagler got back in the saddle and joined the world-famous Clinton Anderson Academy, learning a method focused on respect and communication between horse and rider.
So I went straight from getting flipped over on to boot camp.
Clinton Anderson, an Australian-American horse trainer, created the down-under horsemanship method, a Western-style approach that builds respect, communication, and reliable horses.
A lot of Clinton's work is based off of groundwork and preparing the horse properly, doing the right prerequisites to make sure the horse is safe for you to get on.
With going back to the basics, Hagler has seen differences with her horses that she's had for years. Even with over 17 years of experience, Hagler says she will always see herself as someone who is constantly learning new things.
I will never not consider myself a beginner. I will never not be open-minded, especially when it comes to horses.
Hagler's goal with these clinics is to provide safety for those who own horses and those who want to train.
If there's anything I can do to help other people's journey be a little less painful than mine, then that's my goal.
Her camp is August 16th and 17th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. at Misty Ridge Stables in Newdale. For BYU-Idaho Radio, I'm Elise Kraut.
These have been your BYU-Idaho Radio morning headlines for August 15th, 2025. Thanks for tuning in. For more news, interviews, and great content are available on our podcast feed. Search for BYU-Idaho Radio on your favorite podcast app. We're on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, and more. You can also ask your smart speakers to play KBYI 94.3 FM. This is BYU-Idaho Radio, and I'm Alex Batman.